Throwback slappers. Early 2000s, 90s, 80s, maybe. All the dope music we have forgotten about. Because all this new school 2025, 2024, 2022 music, I'm kind of over it, bro. Let's go. We got Creep by Radiohead. Classic.
When you were before, couldn't look you in the eye.
Actually, I've never seen this video. So I don't know who, like, the faces of the people that play this. But my boy right here.
Couldn't look you in the
Look, if you talking like I talk, like hardly even moving your mouth and you're just like saying what your words and your lips don't even.
eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world.
Cause tonight will be a night that will fulfill.
I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep.
I need to lower this. God damn.
What the hell am I doing here?
A banger, bruh. This song's the ultimate banger. But the part that says like, I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. And that, how old is this song actually? I'm not gonna look it up. This song is old, bro. Like, so there's people, obviously, you look pretty young right there, probably early 20s or something. People since back in the back and then think that way, right? Like, they don't fit into certain groups. Like, they feel weird. Like, they come out, try to make friends or try to whatever, and they like kind of like, it's weird, right? That happens often. It's happened to me. I'm pretty sure it's happened to that one person watching this video, probably. But the thing is, the reason why you feel so like a creep, because you're trying to approach people like for who you are, like how you are, and we're all of us have our own like identity, right? Our own personalities, except for 2025, where everybody just copying everybody, like all the Edgars, all the like specific groups, everybody just follows each other. So nobody's even original anymore. Anyways, I don't even know where I was going with that, but so at the time, like when you at the younger stages, right, where you start feeling like weird, like bro, I don't fit in. Like this is actually kind of sad. Like what's wrong with me? Like that I'm not fitting in. Like we're not even trying. Like just organically, you come out showing yourself, right? Up until you start allowing people to influence the way you act, talk, move, everything, and you kind of got to tailor yourself to fit in, which is the worst thing we could probably do because then you're suddenly just the copycat of somebody else. So the dope thing is this thing right here, weird ass, long ass freaking thumb. The fingerprint. You will not find one other person, which makes God like the ultimate, like just smarty, bro. Like even the, anyways, you will not find one other person with the same exact fingerprint as you. You'll find hella people that look like almost identical as you. You will never find nobody else with your identification, the way God identifies you. And the government just figured out a way of, hey, you know what? If God does it, let's do it too. Hey, let's take their fingerprint because ain't nobody else gonna have the same fingerprint. So we're all unique. We all have our own everything. Which you can copycat all this and that, but if you delete somebody, no matter how many other people similar to them you put in their spot, they're never gonna take their place because everybody is their each and own identity. It's just that nobody kind of knows how to guide youngsters nowadays to where they just follow the first group that they see because they want to fit in. They don't want to feel left out. Just be yourself, bro. As kids, we come off right away as being ourselves up until somebody comes around and traumatizes us to be somebody else that we ain't. And we grow up literally hating life or hating that person for telling us not to be who we are.
I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul.
I want to have control. Well, as a man, yes, like we have to have some type of significance, right? We got to feel important in some type of way, especially in a relationship. Like if a man constantly is getting himself into relationships where they have no respect for him, like bro, he loses himself. Like he has no idea who he is or what he is. Like he's trying to find a way out, or maybe he's trying to force himself to stay in there because he's taught, once you get into a relationship, you commit, you gotta stay there for the rest of your life. But you gotta identify beforehand before you fully commit. Like, bro, is this what I'm trying to get myself into? Anyways, I want to have control. I want to have a perfect body. I want to have a perfect soul. This is the part, like the whole body part, the soul part. I understand, right? Like, we got to try to take care of our soul, our character. That's the only thing we're taking with us when our time is up here on this earth. But as far as like having the perfect body, having the perfect look, having the perfect, like one of my boys says, I want the perfect jawline. That's why he's always chewing gum. I'm like, no, bro, like you stop chewing all that gum. Your teeth are gonna fall out. You're fine as you are. Nothing wrong with you. Anyways, but there's those people, right? Especially people that have like the body dysmorphia, which I have fallen victim to. That is no matter how much you're working, like it's just not enough because you keep comparing yourself to somebody else that has a quote unquote perfect body. But if you go talk to that person with the perfect body, they probably don't even like their own body. They're like, no, I look terrible. I want to look at the next person's perfect. Like you'll never be satisfied trying to compare yourself to somebody else. Basically, what I'm trying to say. So my boy, by saying, I want to have control, I understand, especially as a man. I want to have a perfect body. That's why I'm cutting it. Boom. Perfect soul. Yes, we all gotta try to strive to have better character, soul, better. Let's go.
I want you to notice
You better know. No.
when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special.
Bro, you can tell my boy, the singer, he wrote the lyrics, right? Like obviously probably in the help of his buddies in the band. You could tell the singer does not give a damn how he looks. I mean, the way my boy's making all those faces, like you could tell he does not give a damn. He's good with it. Homeboy, on the other hand, this dude here, he was prepared to look like the ultimate model for this video. Like my boy is sticking out the jawline, trying to do the most to be like, hopefully people that see me as a perfect model, whatever. Damn, now that I think about it, what if the song was like actually made for him rather than the singer? That's crazy. I don't know. It's blunt. I'm just kidding.
But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here?
That part.
I don't belong here.
That part. If you have not felt that yet, you kind of already know who you are, which is hard. Like there's probably a super small percentage of people that can actually say, I know who I am. And not who their environment molded them to be, right? That's not who you are. That's just you fell victim to your environment. I'm talking about like I know who I are, like who I am, who I are, who I am, like deep down inside, outside of what my environment forced me to do to survive or to get by, whatever the case is, like who you truly are deep down inside is very, very few people know and will be able to tell you. I can probably barely even explain it. I don't even think I know who I am. Anyways, like I'm pretty sure this happened where you try to join certain groups, right? Like either in high school, especially it's the most popular spot, right? You see all the popular people, you try doing what they do to try to fit in. But after a while of trying to fake it, right? To try to join these certain groups, basically when you're trying to adopt the fake it till you make it. But and somewhere along the process, like you eventually will notice where like you just sit there and be like, what am I doing here? Like this is not me. I don't even like Yu-Gi-Oh cards or Yu-Gi-Oh's fire, but I just don't know why Yu-Gi-Oh came to my mind. I was like, I don't even like, this certain sport or this certain like type of outfit or whatever. Like, who am I kidding, bro? This is not me. Like, what the hell am I doing here? This is not me. But the thing is, like, once you get out of there, you go back to being a loner because you're trying to go back to being yourself, which AKA, if you're a loner, you know, you're being you. Not everybody's gonna like who you really are. And that's fine. But anyways, the fear of like, bro, but if I get out of this, right, where that's making me feel like, who the heck, like, bro, this is not who I am. What am I doing here? You start thinking like, bro, but if I leave this, I'm gonna be a loner because everybody's following somebody. Like, find me the group of the loser kids, loser, right, according to society and school. Find me the loser kids that are themselves that I can go hang out with. And there usually is, very small group. And they're also weird as shit. But the thing is, they're being themselves. That's the dope thing about it, though. That's why nobody wants to hang out with them because they're fucking weird. And they're usually the coolest people to be around with. The faces, bruh. My boy's going in on that. Sheesh.
Whatever makes you happy.
What makes you happy, man? I actually want to touch on that though. Like, no, don't pursue what makes you happy, because that can get you in a lot of trouble. You got to be able to identify whether that what makes you happy is doing you good or doing you bad. Because eating donuts can make you happy. Going to the gym initially will make you hate it. But if you constantly keep going, right, keeping the discipline of keep going down the road, you'll get that happiness. You got to be able to identify exactly what the happiness is, not just pursue what makes you happy. Purpose, I guess, like it. Um, ADHD wants me to say something completely different than what I was just gonna hit on purpose, but wanting to have purpose, yes, I agree. Because happiness, I think, would be like Jordan Peterson put it, like it's a luxury to try to pursue what makes you happy, but it's a moral obligation to pursue some type of purpose. The problem a lot of time since we want to compare ourselves to the next person. So let's say somebody else's race, right? We each got our own race. Let's say somebody else's race is their destination is 3 miles from here, right? Foot race. And you see them struggling. Our ego and our stupidity and our lack of knowledge on where we want to go, or lack of clarity, more like, instantly want to be like, bro, I can get there faster than that fool. And we start sprinting, right? And we get to that person's destination faster than them. We just sit there like, we just beat that fool. And then you're like, well, what the heck am I at though? Like, this is kind of whack. Little do you know, your personal race was like 30 miles from here. And you cannot compare yourself to the next person just because you beat their different person at their thing doesn't make you successful, bruh. And success doesn't mean making a bunch of money. Like, your goal can be buying, like, for example, my sister wants to get like her own land. If she goes out and gets her land, even if it's like a little box, and puts a trailer on it and gets a couple of animals and has almost little to no money but all the freedom out there with no bills, no this, no that, that would make her successful, because that's what her goal was and that's what she accomplished and that's what she's happy at. That's success. You beating somebody else at their own race does not make you successful, bro. Like, imagine if a fish can fly better than a bird, the fish would be a failure. Nobody would be like, oh yeah, the fish can fly. Actually, we would be like, what the fish is flying, bro? But in God's eye, like, bro, I made you to swim, boy. Get your butt back in the water. You ain't supposed to be flying. Like, you're malfunctioning right now. Switch out your batteries. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on? No, like whatever,
Whatever you want,
whatever you want.
you're so fucking special.
Rambling on just got me all sweaty,
Wish
bro.
I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Good for you for realizing you didn't belong in that certain situation. Get your butt up out of there and find where you do belong. But anyways, I gotta get up out of here. Okay, bye. What the fuck is happening? No. Oh, I'm clicking something.